Hello and welcome to Crossfire Clowns. This is not a series, it's just a collection of random videos that will sometimes be uploaded to express my displeasure about some of the things that happen in Crossfire. Today we're going to have a look at Fathy 10005. Before we start assessing his gameplay, it's important to note that he is trying to get kills. This video collection is not about highlighting new players simply not knowing how to play the game. That would be boring. It's about players causing significant issues in matches not because of lack of skill, but because of glitching, stupidly high ping, gun begging and other notorious behaviours. So let's ignore the fact that he can't get a kill. We all have to start somewhere. Let's have a look at what he is good at, or at least semi-good at. First, we have high-speed teleportations. Now this guy's ping is steadily between 500 and 1000 throughout the match. Highly effective in avoiding enemies' bullets for a short time. Next, we have his moments of meditation, followed by a hack and slash on a nearby wall. Perhaps he was taking a quick break from the stressful match, and when the meditation didn't work he resorted to more unconventional methods. Now it's like a light bulb turns on in his head. If I can get inside this box, I will be able to kill the blacklist soldier. Now let's overlook the fact he is trying to get in the box and focus on his box step technique. It's almost like a moonwalk, a stabbing and slashing moonwalk. He figures he will try again later in the match. At this point we can see he has temporarily abandoned his high-speed teleportation method. He seems to get far and almost gets a kill. It's obvious he needs more practice. As I said before, new players' lack of skill is not the focus here. Now we have the gun begging. Admittedly we only see one episode of gun begging here, and it seems possibly justifiable, in the sense that it could be logical to question if the gun you're using is the reason you can't get kills. Failing to get a new gun, he takes his out on the field again. Things go wrong. His ping is simply too high. Back at spawn, we can see he barely makes it to the box. His lag is intense. Now, this is the moment where he really tries to get into the box. He even swaps his red melee weapon for a standard knife and uses it in a frantic stabbing motion. He is unsuccessful. Now this is where his ping spikes to an even more unplayable level. Perhaps it's a mixture of ping and FPS issues, perhaps his computer is overheating and his FPS has dropped to 5. Next up, we have the circular box dance. A new move never seen in Crossfire. It begins with a few shots to the corner to create a groove. Once the groove is made, the soldier can freely spin around slowly with one foot wedged into the groove. This is original. Now the next scene is definitely a brilliant thing to capture in a replay. The soldier actually takes to mid-battle sculpturing. A skillful process. One must aim a gun at something, and carefully carve features until the object, usually a statue of some kind, looks better. We can see the Sphinx now has pupils. Much better. Furthermore, he adds a ridge up half of its back, possibly markings he thinks the Sphinx should have, or perhaps grooves to enable him to climb on its back. A few more patterns in the Sphinx's neck. Amazing. Now, he actually begins to roleplay. This is something not often found amongst Crossfire players, the ability to literally mould your surroundings into something else. He imagines he's a prince, riding his Sphinx into the heart of battle. He whips it to make it sprint faster, even whips its head to show that he is its ruler. Then he gets bored and charges out of base once again. Now in Team Deathmatch, it really does matter that someone's score is 0-9 and getting worse. Well, it matters if you actually want to win, that is. If you don't mind, then that's all cool. Up now, We have his jogging on the spot. His ping is spiked again, spiked so much that an invisible wall keeps appearing and disappearing in front of him. Or perhaps this is all roleplay. Perhaps he is caught by quicksand and must get onto the floating plank of wood. Perhaps he must check for sightings of flying sand. It so happens that the Sphinx has become trapped by the sinking sand too. He must shoot the pot and the sun on the wall to encourage his oversized pet to free itself. He waits a long time, imagining the struggle the Sphinx is having as it tries to pull itself from the sandy swamp. It needs more encouragement, so he runs at the sun and shoots it some more times. He even shoots the Sphinx's bulletproof body and head. But it's too late. Remembering he's in a match, he throws his gun at me, runs out, and the inevitable happens. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys.